So in our role play, we have here the receptionist and salesperson. So who would you like to be first? Receptionist. Okay,
yes.
go first.
Okay. Human Resources Department, could you hold for one moment? I'm on another line.
Sure.
Hello? I apologize for keeping you waiting. We've been receiving a lot of calls lately. How can I help you?
Not a problem. My name is Tim, and I am calling for Company A. Would it be possible for me to speak with your HR manager?
I'm afraid that our HR manager is on holiday this week, but he will be back in the office by next Monday. Could I take a message?
My message is confidential. Would you be able to give me his email instead so that I could write him myself?
Of course, his email is chandra@company.com.
Thank you.
Could you provide your full name and phone number? I am going to leave a note on the HR manager desk to let him know that you call and that further information will be sent to his email.
Of course. My name is Tim Talbot and my number is 0989098989.
All right, Mr. Talbot. Our HR manager should get back to you soon as possible once he returns from holiday.
Thank you. I appreciate your help. Okay, we change. I'll be a receptionist.
Okay.
Human Resources Department. Could you hold for one moment? I'm on another line.
Sure.
Hello. I apologize for keeping you waiting. We've been receiving a lot of calls lately. How can I help you?
Not a problem. My name is Tim, and I am calling from Company A. Would it be possible for me to speak with your HR manager?
I'm afraid that our HR manager is on holiday this week, but he will be back in the office by next Monday. Could I take a message?
My message is confidential. Would you be able to give me his email instead so that I could write him myself?
Of course. His email is chandler@company.com.
Thank you.
Could you provide your full name and phone number? I'm going to leave a note on the HR manager's desk to let him know that you called and that further information will be sent to his email.
Of course, my name is Tim Talbot, and my number is 09890.
All right, Mr. Talbot. Our HR manager should get back to you as soon as possible once he returns from holiday.
Thank you. I appreciate your help.
Now, who does the salesperson want to speak to?
HR manager.
Okay, the HR manager. Now, is the HR manager available at the moment? Why or why not?
No, because HR manager is on holiday.
Okay. Now, how is the salesperson going to contact the HR manager?
The salesperson want to send the email direct to HR manager because the message of salesperson is confidential.
Very good. Now, are there new words and phrases that you learned from the role play?
Keeping you waiting.
Okay. Keeping you waiting is when you say this when someone is waiting for something. Okay, so keeping you waiting. So that means you are asking for apology. So because you were on another line, so you have to let her wait. So you need that. You need that as an explanation. So keep. What is the actual? Keeping you waiting. That means you let her wait for a while.
Okay.
Let's go to the next part of the lesson, which is the contrastive analysis. Here you are going to compare and contrast two pairs of phrases and words. So the first pair of phrase is to get back to someone versus to get back at someone. What do you mean by to get back to someone?
To get back to someone, to respond to someone later.
Okay, so that means you were in conversation with that person, and then the answer, if she or he has some query, if he is asking something and you don't have the answer at that moment, you're going to respond later. So we'll say, I'll get back to you soon, or I'll get back to you later. Okay, so the answer will be later, not at the moment because you don't have it. Okay. How about to get back at someone? What do you mean by that?
To do something bad to someone because they did something bad to me first.
Okay, to get revenge. Okay, that is what you do now. When somebody will ask, what are you going to do? I'll get back at, and then you say the name. I'll get back at Peter because he did something bad to me. All right, so that is you are doing the revenge. Okay, you do bad because somebody has done bad to you. Okay, so is that good? Is that good? All right, the next part there is, here we go again with farther and farther. Okay, yes, have the FURTHER.
Further.
Did you hear?
Further.
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 Farther.
Further.
Okay, and then we will have this FAR. Okay, we have a minute because this one is farther. They have different meaning.
Father.
Father.
Further.
This one is FARTHER. The second word.
Father.
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 Okay, this one is FURTHER.
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 Okay, so the first one, FURTHER, you say farther.
Further.
Farther.
Far. Further.
Okay.
Further.
Yes. The second one is far.
Far.
Farther.
Father.
Okay. You open your mouth a little bit. The second one is far.
Far.
Farther.
Father.
Okay. The second one is far. Farther.
Far.
Farther.
Father.
Okay. Farther and farther.
Father and father.
Okay. So the first one you open a little bit only. The second is a bit far and far.
Okay, far and far.
Yes. You have to open your mouth on the second one. Okay, so what do you mean by farther?
Father mean more and additional.
Okay, and farther?
Father is the comparative form of far.
Okay. So that means furthermore. Okay. Now, I would like you to make your own sentences of this contrastive analysis lesson. So, you have there on letter A, to get back to someone and to get back at someone. First, make a sentence on the first phrase, to get back to someone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make your own sentence, to get back to someone.
To get back to someone, I am apologize on.
I am apologizing.
I am apologizing
Amen.
now. I am apologizing now. My manager is busy. When he back to he desk, I ask he to get back to you.
I ask him to
I
get.
ask him to get back to you.
Okay. Again, once more. Repeat that again. You can use I am apologizing or I apologize. I am apologizing or I apologize. Okay, which one would you like?
Okay. I am apologizing. Now my manager is busy. When he back to his desk, I ask him to get back to you again.
Okay, very good. That's good. Good job. Next, to get back at someone.
I try to get back as my brother because he make a joking when I serious.
Okay, he makes jokes. He makes jokes when I am serious. He makes jokes when I am serious. Okay, you say he makes jokes when I am serious.
He joke when I am serious.
Okay. Next, farther versus farther. Farther versus farther.
Father.
Oh,
Father.
the first one.
The first one. I have to provide further detail of the document before we meeting with the vendor.
Okay, before we meet with the
before we meeting with the vendor. Vendor supplier.
Okay. Before we have the meeting. Before we have the meeting with the vendor. Okay. Next.
Farther. My home is farther than Bangkok.
Compare first. My friend's home is far from Bangkok, but my home is farther from Bangkok. You say first the comparison. You say first far before you say the farther. You're comparing.
Farther.
Okay. So for example, you say farther. Your home is farther from Bangkok. Say first another person. You say my friend's home or my friend's house is far from Bangkok. But my house is farther
อ๋อ
from Bangkok.
โอเค
You compare.
โอเค
All right.